will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravities. That's what the machine gun's for. And they called it a Gatling gun, by the way.
Just a second.
We gotta get into it, y'all. I bet. It really hurt to get shot by that thing. Not just hurt, you're dead. What is you talking about? Yo! Welcome back, y'all, to another video. Today, we're going to be playing Danganronpa again. Today, we're going to be jumping back into parts. What is this? Part 6, 7, somewhere around there. I'll correct it in the edit, but then also, obviously, when we post it, it'll be the right one. I want to say it's 6 or 7, but the last time, if you guys think back to the last video, we finished up our first debate, right? And we found out who the killer was, who was Leon. Leon was the killer, and it was a huge plot twist with Sayaka, with finding out that she was the one who actually initiated the attack and ended up like backfiring on her. So it just was it was a crazy episode. The game, like, I felt like that was when the game started to open up for me, and I started to realize how dope and fire this game is. So I've been wanting to get back into it sooner, but obviously, like I said, I've been under the weather, been having some body pains and body aches and all of that stuff, I guess, with getting older. But whatever, that's besides the point. Today we're going to be jumping back in there. I have my water, so this is your time to go and get your snacks, go and get your beverage of choice. As always, I hope that you guys enjoy the video today. I know I will be. Hopefully my voice doesn't run out like it usually does. Excuse me. As always, I greatly appreciate the love and support that you guys show the channel on a regular basis. If you are liking the videos, please make sure you're leaving your boy a thumbs up on the like button. If you're new here, please make sure that you are spamming that sub button so that you can become a part of the community. And as always, if there's any content that you would like to see created here on the channel, let me know in the comments. I'm actually trying to find another series to play that everybody would like. Something that's not too old, but something that's really good. I got a couple of things in mind. I just have to do some research on them. But let me know if there's any series that you guys would like to see in the comment section. And without further ado, let's jump right back into part 6 or 7 of Danganronpa. Yeah, we back right where we started. That's why I love Xbox. That quick resume option. I don't have to sit up. I don't have to fire. Even though the intro is fire on this game, the musical score and selection on this game, period, is fire. But yes, we don't have to go through all that. We just right where we last left off. Okay, Makoto Naegi. Let me get back into the voice, right? What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right now, out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey! If you don't like it, all you gotta do, I don't know why I'm changing this voice, but I feel like it's a voice change. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties to the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man! Fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy. I mean, you are. That's literally what this is. Or, in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fits together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Bro, you remember what happened the first time you tried to do that. And you remember what happened to Junko when she did that. Like, when y'all gonna get it through y'all heads that attacking this bear is not the move? It's not the move. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. Put this closer. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course, we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
Got it. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the blackened punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for. After all,
Hey.
when you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to have some time. I need to save some fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Excuse me. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. But who can you trust after what just happened, right? No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone. Their voices dead. Not Sakura's or Kyoko's. Both their faces look like normal. And Chichiro back there. Of course, Byakuya not looking crazy. And then we can't see Miss Fake Name back there. I forget what her fake alias name that she gave us is. We can't see her back there, but I'm pretty sure her face is calm too. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sakia, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sakia betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that. How the hell, like he said she whispered in her ear. You don't have full-blown conversations with whispering. Like you get one or two things out and you're done. What's going on? Sayaka, I keep saying Sayaka meant to double cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her
However,
now. Even if you can't ask her, you can inherit it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
so
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. That's fact. That's fact. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed
certainly.
her. That's a reasonable thought. That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this, because you can move past the deaths of your friends Sayaka and Leon and keep moving
Correct.
forward. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No! I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go! So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the harder route. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Bro, don't start this. We already had enough of that with Sayaka. Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Did Sayaka possess us or something? Like, boy, don't be doing that. "12 surviving students. Tragic. 3 people offed in the first chapter. Wow! Got an item. You received the despair bat." All right, we're back in our room. Okay. They got it cleaned up. Should we go in the bathroom? Oh, this is a different room. This ain't his room. It's gone. She's really is gone. His bathroom wasn't laid out like this. Like, it was like flipped, like 90 degrees rotated to the left. That's how it was. Now it's like this. Like, it's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence had disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. That man is a trip. He is crazy. He's crazy. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's death. He didn't say nothing about Leon. I am sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream. But I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Like, if you dreaming, bro, this is the longest dream I've ever seen. Guinness World Book Records dream. Sorry, I'm late.
So,
Somebody texted me. Yep. How do you, hey, are you okay? Makoto?
Listen to me!
Got it. You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's f***ed up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a good question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy? Like that, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever expected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed. Everything had been planned down to the latest excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So
Then, what are we to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live. If it means killing someone else to do that, I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? Is that what you wanted? She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. That's fact. That is fact. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Here come Monokuma. What announcement you got for us, bro? Or is it nighttime? Oh, it's nighttime. It is now.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As
Water
such, it is
delicioso.
officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
He always right on time with trying to get people more despair.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Like, for me, it's just crazy to think, like, if you was put in, like, if you were put in a situation like this, would you be just willing to cooperate and live a completely different life? Like, I feel like I would be the type of person that would be fine with it because of the fact that I'm not, like, trying to murder somebody to get freedom, right? So we're in a place that has everything we need. It might not be exactly what it is that we want, right? But we still have access to the things we need. We are surrounded by people, so it's not like it's you and one other person or just you by yourself or anything like that, right? So I would be fine and I would be comfortable with being in a situation like that. I would hate it, right, initially, unless I just got used to it, right? So I wouldn't. It's not like I'd be like, yes, right? But at the same time, when I look to weighing the situation, right, staying here or having to kill somebody and not only kill them but get away with it, right? Am I able to, like, do something like that and live with it, right? And I don't think that I would be able to live with doing something like that to an innocence, just so that I could have freedom, right, from a situation like that. But I feel like there would be people who would be in here that would, like Sayaka, who would do something like that, especially if you have someone like Monokuma, the main antagonist, dropping things to cause for you to spiral out into more despair and stuff like that. So it's like scary to think about, right? Being put in a situation like that. But what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you haven't already and you're liking the content, make sure that you are 1, hitting the thumbs up for your boy, and 2, you are subbing to the channel. We getting closer and closer to that first milestone of 250. I love y'all. I love y'all. Welcome to the community. If you have placed that sub button, if you have smashed that sub button. What's that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? Like, y'all just got to get it out your head. And so, the day drew too close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's Life of Despair. Chapter 2. We on chapter 2, y'all. We on chapter 2. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he going to do this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in this little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
What? Okay, lift your arms.
No, the hell
up
we not.
and down.
In the gym stretching. As if what just didn't happen. Let's do it with him. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see me because I'm gonna be standing over my camera, but let's go. Stretch your arms out. Well, I needed a stretch too, actually. Stretch your arms out. Woo! Yes. Okay, who we doing next?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let me keep my headset on so I can hear.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Yotaka.
Now reach way up and bend way down.
Oh. Hey. Yes, sir.
Tighten those
Y'all stretching?
muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
All right, stretch done. I hope y'all was stretching. I don't know if you weren't. Aha! Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure you stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa! I sound pretty cool just now. Don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So, why did you call us here? Certainly, it wasn't just to make us exercise. That's the first time I've seen Sakura upset. Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise.
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the empire of darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then, I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world.
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Here he goes, like giving an extra incentive to drive people into wanting to murder. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead. Look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. That must be like the second floor, maybe. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when we showed up. But a new world?
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey.
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. I love how he turned that negativity, that criticism that Byakuya loves to dish out to people and turned it into positivity. That's why I like Kiyotaka. But then when he was trying to like pin the murder on me, like without having evidence, I was like, bro, I thought we was here, bro. I thought we was here with it. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. I can't believe they really be listening to this man. I just want to make sure there's nothing extra in the gym for us to notice. Okay, nothing. I think it's going to be the upstairs access, having access to upstairs, because you know that was locked off. Are you gonna look around, bro?
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto. Did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure. To the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
Serious?
That stuff you see lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
Let me out of here. Let me out. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. You got to be talking about, there is something new in there. I don't remember that being in there. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Winning championships and stuff probably came naturally to everyone going to school here. Okay, so I guess not. I don't remember that plaque being there. Maybe I'm tripping because there's another one up there too. Another 2, 3 up there. Yes, let's leave this area. Alright, Kiyotaka, what you want, bro? We're learning names and I'm loving it. That means I'm really getting into the game because I am terrible with the names, let me tell you. Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened up.
You hear me?
But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes.
You understand?
Well, I'll leave the school to you. You're not gonna check it out? No. Okay, so we can go upstairs. That's good. Yep, so that's what I thought was gonna happen. But yeah, let's take a look at just to see if anything else has opened up. That's the same room that we've been able to go into. See what Mondo. I went to check the mental.
What?
I went and checked the mental hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but just like I figured, it hadn't moved an inch. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us.
Damn it.
Hey,
What?
don't make that face. You look like a. You want me to put some fighting spirit in ya? Well, do ya? No. Thanks. I think I've got enough for now.
Yo.
Well, okay. I'm gonna go look for another way out then. I need to stay away from him because his voice that I have to do for him, it just like the voice like sits right here. Like right here. It sits right there. And it just like burns its way up every time I talk like in his voice. So I just need to stay away from him. Okay, that was the room for the trial. The classrooms, there probably isn't anything extra. I should look around the school first. I need to find out what Monokuma meant by a new world. That's what we're doing. That's part of the school. What are you talking about? Okay. Alright, so now we definitely got to go upstairs. Cool. Like, I'm trying to explore the whole school, and you sitting here talking about you need to explore the school. Like, that's what I'm doing, ain't it? Tripping. Buddy, tripping. Oh, we can just walk up there. The gate that was blocking the stairs had been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? Let's find out. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Nah, bro, they ain't got, like, if you talking about a clue to leave, nah, just a pool. Ooh. We got a pool area? Of course, the girls
Just a
are in
second.
here. Oh, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool! Yep, for her. Ultimate swimmer. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. That's because there's a pool for her here. She's the ultimate swimmer. Like, can you be happy? The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and the number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable
Do
for
you
us.
understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. See what I mean? See what I mean? Because the class trial only happens unless they introduce another way to get a class trial. Right now, the only way the class trial happens is when people kill each other. So she's sitting there acting like she's joking. She's not joking. Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No, I don't like wearing swimming suits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected. But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Ask Sakura. I'll be all over Sakura. Like, hey, like, what's your workout routine? Like, hey, like, train me. Like, huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to go, want to. It's just, I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. No, the locker room could be where she can get off, bro. Like, have some common sense. Like, let me play as somebody else. This man don't be thinking. Is this a machine gun? Why is there a machine gun in here? Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? Like, exactly, like, why is there a machine gun? And this ain't a typical machine gun. This is a machine gun that has the bullets fed into it. This is like some like the type of machine gun you will find on the back of a vehicle, right? Like in Halo, the Warthog. That's what that is. Like, that's crazy. It looks like one of Phil's lifesaver flotation donuts. Ooh, nice little coin. We keep our coins on deck, boy. We keep our coins on deck. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. I'd love to smash the stupid thing, but who knows what would happen to me if I did. That machine gun. We know, bro, that machine gun will light you up. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Ooh, nice, another coin. That's why we check our corners and we check everything. Boys, okay, we're gonna go into the locker room. Behind this door is the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Here he comes. Really? Ooh. If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personality handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravities. That's what the machine gun's for. And they called it a Gatling gun, by the way. See? There's a Gatling gun mounted to the ceiling, right? And it'll be all Duka.
Just a second.
We gotta get into it, y'all. I bet. It really hurt to get shot by that thing. Not just hurt, you're dead. What is you talking about? No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? What? That never even occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. No, bro, you knew what you was doing. Like, y'all thought about everything. That was what I was thinking, right? If somebody like grabs, like if a girl's trying to commit a murder, right, on a guy, grab a guy's handbook and go into the handbook, go into the room, right? and do what they gotta do, right? And vice versa. Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There. So now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's cause my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might be doing using the handbook. But, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff. It's cause all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at the age you try humping a plastic bottle. This man, Monokuma, he is a menace, bro. A menace. So to keep everything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then, in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there should be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms, by force or by cunning. Do whatever you want. I hate you so much.
See ya later!
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya! Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself
You got
up.
it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. Knew
I'm
it.
sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. No, that's just you because you're the ultimate swimmer. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Alright, that was a lot of reading there. Hopefully my voice doesn't take a turn for the worst here. I think we've explored everything here, so let's go. Take a sip of water before we progress. Okay, what's in here? This is another classroom. Who's in here? Okay, Sakura is. Okay, she got a nice calm voice.
I see.
This must be this must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around. I thought you would be in the gym. The girls and the fellers, keeping the muscles intact. Looked like she was fighting Wolverine too, actually. What is it? Like, is this like a lobby section? They really got all the windows boarded up. That is crazy. That is crazy, bro. All the windows are boarded up. It's just dark. Or actually, it's not dark. It's like dim. Okay, and then we got another room in here. Who's in this one? Nobody. Oh, I didn't explore that room before last. I don't think there was really anything in there for me, honestly. Reality isn't everything. But yeah, no, there's nothing really in here for us. Okay, let's leave. Okay, we explored everything that was up here. So we got a pool, we have a gym facility, locker rooms. Did I go in that room? Yeah, I think that's the one Sakura was in, or was it that one? Did I miss? Oh, this is a library. Never mind, I didn't go in here. Okay, so we got a library. But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? Huh? What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Like, bro, he's so disrespectful. He's so disrespectful. I do not like him at all. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy?
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper, and I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope Peaks Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take an active leadership role in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history. For the time being, this decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors soon as the issue forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official government authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak Academy closed at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
In other words,
that must have been all a part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
if it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution. It's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issue forcing our closure has been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering the connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although, I can't really say any more until we get more details. So, in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or, nah, I don't think it would be. Okay, I don't know if I can talk to Kyoko separately since we just had that full conversation, but we'll see. I'm absolutely shocked. How come?
Damnation!
They have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works. Well, yeah. Why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do, too, get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. She's starting to like show her true colors. She becoming evil. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. And the fact that she like always seems like she's getting turned on when she's like insulting somebody or she's throwing somebody under the bus or like something negative. It's just crazy to me. Now, hear this. Appearance means nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. My creations are what's determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours would drop my HP? Those two really worry me. Definitely. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. Facts. And let's see what Toko has to say. Oh no, the shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school is itself, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. I was trying to talk to Toko. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around you, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true. But the content seems to lack.
Nothing!
Where's the comic books? Where's the adult section? Comic books? Young adult? That stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fuwaka. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
What the heck?
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy on boy action. Boy on boy action? Boy on boy? I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Ugh. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me, and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. They are tripping. Tripping. It looks like a laptop. Well, obviously. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened, or it's just not charged. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I'd better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Alright, and with that, I'll be right back. I am not ending the video. I'll be right back, though. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new findings?
Yes, indeed.
There's a wrong voice. There's a library
Okay.
and a pool, a freaking pool, and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing
Quiet
discovery.
down and listen.
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel free.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at night is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You people.
What?
Who gives a if we got a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse? Or whatever the
Around.
We're still trapped in this piece of school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there is no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then.
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Why you down, Taka? The air seems to suddenly grow heavy. Was this the mastermind's plan to give us hope just to turn around and betray that hope? Like, it's y'all fault for y'all thinking that because they opened up a second floor that y'all was gonna get a way out. Like, what made y'all think that? You can blame Monokuma, the mastermind, for a lot of stuff, but it's y'all fault that y'all got hopeful because of the opening of a second floor. What made y'all think they was gonna make it that easy for you?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just have to go to bed. Monokuma Theater, what you gonna show us? What you gonna read up until the last sentence and have me read? Oh, he did not read nothing. Whereas I'll read everything and then the last sentence he reads. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. Excuse me. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard
You see
cutout.
what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
That's so annoying to me. Like, you got voice actors to read. Clearly. If you're liking the content you see, make sure you're leaving a thumbs up for your boy. Huh? But also
Hey, Makoto.
subscribing to the channel if you are new. Excuse me. Some people who clicked in at that point of the video like,
Why would I subscribe to this guy when he's eating on camera?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo.
Nope. Still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya's no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. He was acting like weird yesterday when at the end of that meeting. Knowing Taka, I imagine he is trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem, which is I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the hell is that a problem? Hifumi, could you make me some tea? Oh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
But why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying up. Quickly, please. Okay. Apparently, unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi sculled his way into the kitchen. Sculled. And a few minutes later, thank you for waiting. Hifumi reappeared with tray in hand. The gentle aroma grew stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made tea for the rest of us, you know. I ain't making tea. If I'm making tea, if I'm Hifumi and I'm making tea for anybody, Toko's not. It's the last person that's gonna get tea from me.
There's no way to think about this in a common
I
sense kind of way.
empathetically decline. You're not my type at all. It's all about the law of casuality. Basic instinct, act and react. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand. Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall.
What?
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop, just any normal, everyday cafe. I sit down and order some tea. Then, they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now, further imagine that I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup, mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. So that, spot on. You only get it here. You only get it here. So you know what? Click that sub button for you guy. I went to all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even further? Yes. I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you are not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu. Like, all of this, like, where is Taka and, oh, she tripping. Where is Taka and Byakuya? Like, why they ain't came in yet? That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, you swine! That's the first time we've seen her act crazy. What? Okay, your little piggy will bring it right out. I do so love cohesion. You were like a totally different person just now. Yeah. You really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man. She's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But bad news, everyone. There is a mystery afoot. Huh? What happened? It was seen Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there.
Maybe.
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I don't like this music. I cried out in sudden surprise, Byakuya! Man, you got us looking all over for you. What's wrong with you? Byakuya! So this is where you've been hiding. The heck you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Let's see you raise your voice at Sakura. Huh? Let's see it. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. Yeah. Likely answer, you telling me to shut up and leave you alone. Say that to her. Nah, bro, say that to her.